Maverick. Barcelona 0, Rayo Vallecano 1. Barcelona lineup was Ter Stegen as the goalie, Serginho Dest on the right side of the defense, Araujo and Eric Garcia on the center, and Jordi Alba in the left side. The three midfielders is on the center Busquets, the left side Gavi, and Frankie de Jong to the right. And the three on the top is Aubameyang in the center, Varane on the left flank, and Dembélé on the right. Another disappointing game by Barcelona. This is the third loss suffered at home. It's been a while since that's happened. Let's see a little bit of the highlights of the game. Okay, Barcelona starting the game very slow. Dembélé trying several crosses, but finding no one. In the 6 minutes, we see Rayo Vallecano attack. Rayo Vallecano score after just 6 minutes to Alvaro Garcia on the area. He controls and he just kicks it with the right and defeats Ter Stegen easily. Very disappointing. This means that Barcelona just entered the match not concentrated or not enough. Such a big team that's playing for the Champions League, the second position in the league, and Rayo Vallecano, which is fighting to maintain the category in the first division. This must not happen. Unfortunately, Ter Stegen has been the hero of the last few matches, but it's a little bit disappointing that he wasn't able to save this one, even though if it's in the left bottom corner of his goal. He should have been able to do more in that. It looks like he was sleeping alongside with the rest of the team. Okay, Araujo had a chance on the 12th minute against Rayo Vallecano. After trailing 0-1, they're still trailing 0-1. He controls the ball, tries to turn it around and kick it, but a very weak, soft attempt that he could have done better or even passed to someone. I don't know. Really, he feels that the decision making on the team has been bad. This 12 first minutes, and they're not up to par to the level that should be playing. Barcelona trying to play the ball on the 14th minute. They can't even pass the midfield. We can see several, at least like half of the team of Rayo Vallecano, all on the right side, on the left side of Barcelona's field. And everyone is basically concentrated there. We even see Dembélé. Dembélé basically is also in that. He should be on the right side of the pitch, trying to spread the team so he can receive a pass and attack and build the play. But we see everyone here. We see how many Barcelona players. We see 8 Barcelona players, practically with 6 Rayo Vallecano players in a 20-meter radius on the left side of the field, the Barcelona side. This is just basic football and passing and freeing of space, and they obviously lose the ball against Rayo Vallecano. Very poor decision making by Barcelona here, and even building of anything at all. They're not building anything. Basically, they're just stacking up bodies into one side of the field for no reason. We see Barcelona attacking here in the 19th minute. They're near the area of Rayo Vallecano. They're attacking basically. There's to the right side. We see Serginho Dest went all the way up, and he's on the edge of the area. and he receives the ball from Frankie de Jong. That's a little bit on the center. And we see waiting in the area, inside the area, Dembélé, Aubameyang, and Ferran. And they're quite compressed. And they're basically just a meter away from the respective defenders of Rayo Vallecano. The only one that's a little bit open seems to be Gavi. That's by the edge of the box, a little bit of like 6 meters, and nobody's marking him. But he has a midfielder of Rayo Vallecano 3 meters away behind. So that would be once Serginho Dest receives the ball. That seems like the only probable option that he's gonna have, unless he crosses the ball effectively to Aubameyang that can somehow get rid of that central defender and see. Let's see the play. Let's see the play if he's able to do that. Serginho Dest receives the ball on the right. No, he doesn't even receive it. It's a freaking horrible pass by De Jong that goes nowhere. This just completely goes out. This is another symptom of the non-concentration of a football team. Basically, it's just not one individual here or several individuals. It's a lot. We've already seen in this 15 first minutes of the game, De Jong, Serginho Dest, Araujo, and Ter Stegen in the goal. This is just unacceptable for the standards of the blaugrana. If we want to be in Champions League, this is not the level of Champions League. We cannot compete with even the relegation teams in the first division of the Spanish league. This is just a disgrace. Why Xavi has not been able to do the job. We're going to get into that because Xavi, after the game, has spoken about his mistake of not being able to motivate the team properly for this game. Okay, so we see another pass to Dembélé, the right side of the field. It comes from basically a flick by the midfield. There's nowhere for Dembélé to run. It's just like only like 10 meters left of the field, and the ball bounces out. It's impossible for him to get to that. And here, another play. We're in the 22nd minute. Barcelona is trying to build again another play, and everyone's on the left side. The Rayo Vallecano players, the FC Barcelona players are on the left side of the field. Nobody is spread out, nowhere to go. The ball has no space to travel to. Yeah, so basically it's just like a wall, a ping pong back and forth of the ball between the Barcelona and Rayo Vallecano players. Basically, it's just a roulette. Wherever the ball falls, that's where it's gonna go. So here we see in the 18th minute, Barcelona trying to attack, was still trying to look for Dembélé on the right side. Nothing is happening. Whenever he receives the ball, he tries to dribble, and Rayo Vallecano player easily strips it from him. This is just frustrating. 21 minutes. It's been 15 minutes of no reaction, no build-up from the Barcelona players. Nothing from Barcelona. There's no reaction. Hopefully Xavi sees this and analyzes it with the team. It's just disheartening to see Barcelona after a month. Only a month has passed in the 0-4 in the Bernabeu against Real Madrid, where they played excellent, where we thought, the Barcelona fans thought that with the 0-4, with the domination of Real Madrid, with the humiliation, the way we played, and the way we converted the goals and attempts and all that, we thought that finally Barcelona was back. But we're not. No, this is a slow process, but hopefully we don't play as bad as in this game. Okay, it takes us until the 24th minute to really see like something of danger from Barcelona's side. And what is Jordi Alba with his right foot? Jordi Alba with his weak foot from 3 meters off of the edge of the area. This is just disheartening. 24 minutes for the biggest freaking attempt, shot, or whatever, or danger from Barcelona. And this is already 18 minutes have passed since the goal of Rayo Vallecano. Okay, we're in the 30th minute. We keep on trying with Serginho Dest and Dembélé on the right. Serginho Dest receives it in the area, no space to even like to be able to cross, and loses the ball. What are we doing, really? What are we doing? 25 minutes. 27 minutes, Gavi receives the ball inside the left side of the area of Rayo Vallecano. Tries to control all, volley the ball on top of a Rayo Vallecano defender. Trying to look for a contact against him. Nothing really happens. VAR revises it. Referee says it's not a penalty. This is just the same tone, the same attitude. Gavi is the only one that seems to be trying. Gavi is the only one that seems to be trying. But even this attempt of contact is a little bit embarrassing. We see Alvaro García very far and Serginho is very far from Araujo. So what does Frankie de Jong do? He just controls the ball and passes it back to Busquets because the team is not giving any assistance here, not giving him any other options. So the ball just goes back and forth. Busquets passes it to him, and he has no other option to pass it back to Busquets. There's no build-up. There's nothing happening here. There's no threat. Nothing of a momentum. Nothing that can indicate that Rayo Vallecano will even be scared of Barcelona at this point. No, they're not even passing the midfield. Here in the 33rd minute, we finally see a breakthrough on the Barcelona. We see Dembélé receives the ball inside the area with a little bit of space, at least like 6 meters from the left center back of Rayo Vallecano. Aubameyang, in this case, is alone, but the angle of pass is not basically good here for Dembélé. So either he switches it to his left foot and passes to Aubameyang, or basically resists to curve it to Aubameyang, but most likely it will be intercepted by the left center back of Rayo Vallecano. The goalkeeper is actually standing in the middle of the goalie. I think the only option here that Dembélé has is to try to shoot it on the bottom left corner of the goalkeeper and see if he reaches it or not. And if he reaches it, hopefully there's like a rebound and Aubameyang can reach it before the both central defenders get to it, or Dembélé himself gets the rebound. Let's see. He chooses to try to cross it, but down underneath the legs of the center defender of Rayo Vallecano. Aubameyang wasn't prepared for that because it was a little bit too strong. And at the end, Rayo Vallecano, the defense of Rayo Vallecano easily gets the ball out of the danger zone. So here we go again. We see Dembélé. It looks like that's our only option to attack the Rayo Vallecano defense. I don't know why. We have a quality player on Ferran on the left and Gavi there and Jordi Alba, but we seem to be just looking for Dembélé. Anyways, we got him the ball at the edge of the area, the right side of the area, or the left in this case for Rayo Vallecano. He receives it in front of the center back. He tries to dribble him and gets a foul. Gets fouled. Let's see if it amounts to anything. No, it doesn't amount to anything. Basically, just futile things happening so far. Already nearing the end of the first half on the 43rd minute, and Barcelona hasn't even, I don't even remember a strike between the goal. And for a team that's trying to get up there, end up in second place and be a Champions League team and compete out there, this is just unacceptable. Okay, finally we see something real on the 40 plus less than 5 minutes till the end of the half time. We see Gavi receive it almost at the edge of the area here, on the right side of Rayo Vallecano, left side for Barcelona when they're attacking. So we see him receive the ball with at least 12 meters of space, but he has a player behind him. He tries to control it. It bounces, and he's able to shoot it forcefully before the second striker of Rayo Vallecano tries to intercept it. Even a midfielder reaches it. So very good strike, but with no control. Very rushed, but well done by Gavi. But that unfortunately hits the right top corner of the goal. Incredible. This has been the most dangerous, the nearest thing that we've been to go in this first half, and unfortunately it's only one. A team like Barcelona should have been having more attempts, bring more danger to a team in relegation, basically, or being saved in this case. Literally saved in this case. With the 0-1, 45th minute, Dembélé gets a free kick that he forced with one of his runs. You would think that at the edge of the area, center edge of the area, outside of the area, you would have a good opportunity to give a free kick here. Dembélé decides to take it and basically hits it so badly to end this first half. Second half start here. Still have the same tactic. Throw the ball to Dembélé on the right side. He tries to cross it over, but nothing happens. It goes to basically nobody. So we see here Gavi trying to build up in one occasion on the 50th minute, trying to build up the game in the midfield, this time on the right side. Okay, on the 58th minute, we finally have tried something new, but we're still with Dembélé. The only thing we switch is the sides. Now we're trying it for the left flank because after almost 16 minutes, we've been trying it on the right side. Is our only player Dembélé here, and Gavi? Gavi is in Araujo. Yeah, Araujo is trying to get up there in corners, trying to make things happen. Okay, finally here there's a cross, but it's from Adama, and Memphis receives it on the center, and just a horrible control, and amounts to nothing. He could have hit the ball without controlling, and probably it would have gone in. 76 minutes, and we see Memphis Depay in the midfield where Busquets is supposed to be receiving the ball. Busquets is higher in the midfield. There's no real options here. Okay, 75th minute, Adama already crossed the ball several times with more danger than Dembélé the entire game from that right flank. I really don't understand why they're saying that Adama's decreased his performance since the Napoli, or since when he arrived in the Nou Camp at the beginning of the year. He's just not being played consistently. Xavi, I don't know his insistence with Dembélé. The Real Madrid match, Dembélé did well, but It's already been 2 or 3 games. Yeah? Or more. I don't even remember. This has been trailing since the Eintracht game or even more. But at least we weren't losing. And Adama should be earning more minutes. We're destroying his confidence here, and it's not helping the team. When you have someone that can give options to the team, can give more energy, more fight, speed, and strength. And we're not using him, and we're using him now in the desperation mode. And Rayo Vallecano is basically set already, like in the 75th minute, to maintain this lead. So it's going to be a very difficult task. We're asking too much from Adama in this case. We should have brought him earlier. He probably should have started, at least in my opinion, instead of Dembélé. We're trying to do more in this last few minutes of the entire game, but with no real direction, with no real consistency, with no real focus, with no real clarity on what we're doing to be able to create danger, to create attempts, to get that goal that we desperately need just to equalize against Rayo Vallecano.